Igarashi.
Ah!
Oh my god! You've gone too far now! This podcast is cancelled! I can't believe it! All this drama! Welcome everybody to But Yeah the podcast where we do whatever we want. Because we were saying since what, like book 7? Can we do a But Yeah yet?
Nothing against Igarashi, but like it's just nice to just talk about like just talk
Yeah,
about
just turn
stuff.
your brain off and not really think too hard.
Yeah, and just have a conversation. Whether we decide to have therapy or watch our old videos or talk about how tired we are.
Last time I saw you two, it was 1983. It's been a long time.
I know, right?
Yeah. I know, it's
Glad we're not
funny
in the
you
loop
say,
anymore.
it's funny that you stay tired because at the time we recorded this, it's the first week of daylight savings time. So I am tired.
I've been very out of whack. Out of whack is like perfect to describe. I'm very out of it this week.
Why does losing 1 hour really impact our day that much?
It's specifically like going forward, I think. That it's just like takes, I don't know. But it's
No, because we're on a specific schedule for a month. And then you go away from that schedule and you're like, oh man.
yeah. And this is gonna be the last time we're gonna do a recording like this for a while. Because also as of this recording, a certain game hasn't come out yet. But
That's right. Never mind actually. I was gonna make a joke, but never mind.
is there even anything that we should discuss, or is it just not gonna be because the game is coming out really what is it? Like this Friday, no.
Next Friday.
Next Friday.
You know what else comes out next Friday?
The Timer.
Been a pleasure. Every time we do a But Yeah, we never introduce ourselves.
Oh yeah, you want to just keep that going?
I am the Wash?
No, I'm keeping with tradition.
Yeah, no, same.
Okay, then I'm still the Wash.
You can
And
be
if you
whoever
like
you
what you're
want to be.
listening to, you can check us out on soundcloud.com/PixarSpective.
Thank you and good night.
We're not ending yet. No.
Bye.
No. I've
Good
been waiting
night.
for this But Yeah since book 8. No.
Okay, random.
Okay,
you
I stopped recording.
Random, you said you had a topic for us.
Well, I had a few things in mind to talk about. One that centers on the artist formerly known as Kirby Fan.
Why me?
Because you have a new name. That's what we're talking
yeah,
about.
that's right. I mean, but the thing is, by the time this episode comes out, it's not gonna be it's not gonna be new, and 2, it's not gonna be new. I mean, it's only new on Twitch. I know you're asking this because you want to know what the last part of the name is. Like, you remember Claire, but you don't remember the last part.
It's like puppy something.
No,
Puppy something?
puppy.
I mean, I
Is
know I would
Fluffle?
think that. Don't get me wrong.
Oh yeah, Fluffle.
Wash, why did you say that?
I'm sorry.
Oh, I get it.
I'm sorry. I should have realized that you wanted to keep random out of the loop.
Why? You literally went on Twitch with that username yesterday.
Yes, and you still forgot. I just thought it was funny.
I'm not.
You feel-
I'm just,
I hope
keep in mind.
I hope you forgot it like in the middle of the stream.
I probably did. If it wasn't like in the chat there, I'd be like, I probably called you Kirby Fan while shouting you out too.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna take everybody a while. Like,
The thing is, we've known you as Kirby fans since at least college for us.
I mean, as far back as I can remember, in like middle school, I was using Kirby Fan for J-Sync forums. If anybody remembers those.
I remember a particular YouTube handle you had beforehand, but I won't talk about that one. But
I can only think of one.
yeah. It probably is the one that you're thinking of. But I don't know if you want to say it here, so I don't know.
I mean, I don't care. It was a Bobobo reference because I really like that.
Yeah.
show. We're thinking of the same one.
I remember you talking about Bobobo in like a lunch class, and I was just kind of You tried your very best to explain it, and I was just mostly nodding. You'd be like, "What in the fuck are you talking about?" But yeah, that sounds nuts.
That is Bobobo.
That is Bobobo. Yeah, it's the same.
All 20 of the people that watch our But Yeah Ums. If you know Bobobo, that's it.
All 20. Holy shit! That's the best. That's our best But Yeah yet.
Yeah. Wow. Nope, brain's gone. Yeah, we've had a bunch of different handles over the years.
What have yours been? I only know you as Random Bystander here.
Honestly, that's the main one. I don't remember any others.
I
Oh,
can't remember.
I remember. Hold on, Neopets. I had a different one.
Oh, so did I.
Oh yeah.
Neopets. I was Spyro 132.
I was Archibald 122222222.
Archibald?
Yes, don't ask me why. Oh,
I'm
I
the
know
bald
I
one
actually.
here.
I don't know why I had all those twos, but there was a character in VeggieTales. I think his name was Archibald, and that's why I named myself after the VeggieTales character. I'm almost
I
positive.
almost spit up my drink at VeggieTales.
VeggieTales is hype, okay?
You look at me
Well,
thinking
yeah,
of the cheeseburger song.
Oh yeah, yeah. I remember. Oh my god, do you remember? There was supposed to be a silly song, and then Archibald came in, and he was like, "I'm canceling these silly songs. I've got something far better. Here's this potato singing about cheeseburgers or whatever." And then the next one that came out, the next one that came out, Larry was all sad about the silly songs, and Archibald came on and was like, "I might have been too hard on you. Not that many people like the cheeseburger song. Maybe if I just give the silly songs a chance, I can grow to appreciate them too." And Larry was all happy. Why do I remember this?
Well, I was like, how do you have such vivid memories of VeggieTales?
It was
I have no idea.
I don't. That's the thing is because I just recently watched that video and I don't remember it being a potato, but I guess I just didn't know what it. It looks kind of like a squash to me, but it was like Mr. Lunt, right?
Yes, that's his name.
Yeah. He sleeps at the drive-thru, and he wakes up and he sees a billboard for Denny's with egg and bacon for $2 or something.
Yeah. Could you imagine in today's climate paying $2 and getting a burger?
Oh my god.
Because I know that there are spots in New York where you can get a slice of pizza for $1.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
I've had it.
It's New York. I figured it would have been like 12.
Cause my internship was right next to a pizzeria that had that. It was packed, but also it's the kind of place where they're constantly putting pizzas into the oven because there's a huge line around lunchtime, and then it's just like okay, you want cheese or pepperoni? Pepperoni? Okay, here you go. Next. It's constant cook bacon. It's quite nuts, and it's good pizza. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not amazing pizza, but
It's $1.
You get a little bit more than you paid for. I guess
Exactly. Yeah, if you just want to get, and honestly, New York pizza. I like New Jersey pizza. I'm a bit more biased, but New York pizza's damn good.
What is a New Jersey pizza though?
I don't know. Maybe there's something in the water that just they use.
Oh, water.
I mean, we do have pretty good water in New Jersey. I'll give you that.
Yeah, mostly we do. Yeah.
Oh yeah. There's some parts where it smells like sulfur. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't go there.
Well, go there, but don't drink the water.
Well, yeah, don't do. Wash. Going back to the handles. Did you have any other handles besides the ones that you have now?
We've talked about Frank Zippy on the podcast before.
We have.
I never knew until we recorded that Frank Zippy was Frank Zappa, but with I's instead of A's. I never knew that.
Really? Because that was literally the entire premise of that. Did I talk about the origin of that on the podcast?
Yes, that's how I found out.
Okay. All right, so I'm not going to tell that story again. Yeah, but
you said that you did that because you thought it was funny, which is very on brand. If it makes you laugh, it's funny.
It was literally just like the nerdiest thing. It came from like a computer science quiz.
That I didn't know.
Oh, I thought that was the story.
No, you literally just said it was I's instead of A's. That's all you said.
Oh no! So yeah, this was in high school. At the time, I wanted to get into making some music, but I didn't know what my artist name was gonna be. I had another name, but it's my real name, or at least my dead name. I just kept thinking about it. I couldn't really think of it. And then one day we had a test, and one of the questions it was a Java question, and one of the questions is like, if you had a Frank Zappa and you use this function to replace the A's with I's, which of the results would be? And I just kept seeing Frank Zippy, Frank Zippy, Frank Zippy, and I wrote that down on a separate piece of paper. I gotta use it, and I ended up using it ever since. And then one day, in college, I was a writer for a talk show, for a college talk show, and we did I was ballsy enough to try to do a live performance for it, and suddenly like other people were saying Frank Zippy, and at that moment it was like, oh, this is a bad mistake.
It's so weird when people say your username out loud.
Yeah.
like that's one thing I still haven't gotten used to occasionally with like random bystander. Like you two I'm used to at this point.
Yeah, I mean, we say it all the time.
Yeah, Kirby, you meme the fuck out of it. But like,
I love the name. Like, I want you to know, I do it out of love because I do love the name. It's just,
I wish I knew how
it's got this perfect energy to it. I don't know what it is.
I'll get more onto that later. But like, I hear some people say it. Like, there's two different ways. There's so many different ways people can say it. People are like, oh, they know me, or like they know of me, and I'm like, random bystander here. And then there's the people who don't know who I am, and mess up saying my name, and like random.
How do they mess it up? I can imagine how, but how do they mess it up?
Random bystander, Rando bystando.
Well, that's my thing.
I love Rando bystando though.
Yeah, that's the one I made up.
Yeah, people just mostly call me bystander.
Bystander. Get bystander. That's what you should call your raids. Instead of saying this is a random raids, go in and tell people get bystander.
Maybe.
Next time you raid me, do that, okay?
Okay, all right. For you, I'll do that.
Thank you.
Or even if it's just me who says get bystander.
Everyone else says random raid. You wait till everybody talks and you say get bystander.
Yep, that's what I'll do. It's funny that that's your origin of Fring Zippy. And Kirby fan, I imagine, I have a feeling I know where that origin came from.
Oh, okay. I guess it's finally time I explain this nightmare of a story. So Kirby fan is easy. Fun little fact, 66 is wrong. When you call me Kirby fan 66, you're technically wrong. It is Kirby fan 66. Would you like me to explain the hellish origin of 66?
So I barely remember that it's like a favorite number, isn't it?
Well, I mean, 66 is like my number now because everybody, at the time, my favorite number was 6.
Yeah.
Because this is the kind of kid I was. I thought people would understand this, even though it's really obnoxious. When I was younger, I was thinking of the internet handle, and I wasn't as big of a Kirby fan as I was now. This was pre-Superstar Ultra, when I was just sold for life. But I still liked Kirby enough, so I just did Kirby fan.
Mm-hmm.
And at the time, numbers in your username were really, really cool. So I know how times change. But at the time, it's like, if you want to be cool, you had numbers or X's. And I didn't want X's. So I was thinking of a number. And my favorite number was 6. I was thinking about how I could make my username stand out. Me and my sister would play games a lot. And she would always take file 1. So I always took file 2. So I thought to myself, oh, I take file 2. If I have 2 6s, that can reflect the fact that I always take file 2. So when people are talking about file 2s, they'll think about me. So I made my username KirbyFan66, thinking that people would read it as 66, as in 2, so that if anyone ever found out that I picked file 2, I could easily explain it away.
What?
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
That makes perfect sense.
Exactly. That makes perfect sense.
I understand everything now.
That makes perfect sense when you're like 12. I think it was It had to be 12. Yeah, 2006. That's when I came up with Kirby fan. So yeah, it was 12. It was 12.
When the hell did that? Oh my! Well, I never knew that.
I know.
How could I
came up
know
with-
that?
like I said, when you're 12, you think this is how people will know it. And
I
then everyone
understand.
started saying, "Oh, Kirby fan 66," and I'm thinking to myself, like fuming. I'm like, "How dare you get it wrong? 6 is my favorite number. File 2 6s. Get it right."
This is why 12-year-olds aren't allowed on most internet platforms.
Exactly. Now I'm like, "Oh yeah, 66. That's my number." You say 66, it's like, "Oh, but technically it's wrong. It was never Kirby fan 66 ever."
And now it never will be.
Well, I mean, I'm still a Kirby fan on YouTube.
True.
And on YouTube, on Discord, and what's the other one? My personal Twitter. I'm still a Kirby fan. I don't know when or if I'm gonna change the YouTube or the Twitter. I'm sorry, the Discord. But I'll always have Twitter at least.
Would you want to change it for this podcast?
I don't know.
I mean, honestly, she never says her name to begin with.
Yeah, exactly. And if I do, I'm probably just gonna say both. Because again, I'm one on Twitch, the other on YouTube, and those are the big ones. Claire Fluffle was pretty easy. It's so weird because Claire is my name, but when I went to random stream, I saw Claire Fluffle in the chat, and he said, "Hi, Claire Fluffle." I was like, "Oh,
It was real now.
yeah." It's like, "Oh God."
I was like,
I
don't recognize this username, but they're a VIP. Oh.
Yeah, I sent right after. I was like, "Oh, seeing Claire Fluffle and not Kirby fan in the chat. It's weird."
Hello, newbie, VIP newbie.
But I still wanted to keep like the spirit alive, which is why I spelled Claire with a K instead of a C.
Yeah,
It's still KF. It's still KF.
That and would have been a pain in the ass to change the URL and all those podcast plugs.
Yeah, it would have been WRC or like CRW or something.
Oh,
There's the
yeah,
thought.
we'd be the crew.
Oh God, oh no. Yeah, but it's okay because I'm spelling my name wrong for the greater good.
Greater good.
Shut it.
Well, at least you two remember your origin story for your username. I don't remember the exact details of Random Bystander here.
I remember.
I mean, I remember talking to you about it. And I remember you saying like, it's catchy, but at the same time, it just like kind of makes me, I feel like that's what I am. I'm just, I'm someone who's around. This was before your catchphrase. I remember you telling me I'm just someone who's kind of here to make people, get people
live,
enjoyment
laugh,
over.
and lots of love.
I wish.
Live, loves, laugh, and love loving entertain.
Okay, both of you got it horribly wrong, but whatever.
I think the reason because I apparently was I guess I liked the sound of the name because I claimed it on YouTube back in 2013
I do
when my only video was a clock. The reason I chose it was because like, oh, that's just gonna be me, a random bystander who's here. I'm not really gonna contribute to much. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna be in chats. I'm just gonna hang out. I'm not gonna do anything special. And it was just, I don't know if it was like a
And you
pity
never
party for
did.
me or something. Never did. See, I am a random bystander. And it was just like, I think I was not trying to make a sad backstory, but it was just like, I'm sad. Let me just be a random bystander here because I'm not gonna fit in anywhere. And that was a big fat lie to myself. Because
Yeah, you fit in just fine plenty of places.
yes, I'm just a random bystander here. That's all.
You're professional
Um,
local.
Yes. And then I was like, wait, streaming seems cool. And I stuck with the name because it is a good sounding username. It's long as fuck. Like it's super long that I usually, whenever I like have to put it in video games, I have to shorten it down like random or rando.
No RBH.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say random's fine, random, RBH.
Yeah, random's fine. I like rando. It's catchier for me. It's
The thing
like
is with random, it's now the point where any person says random, I just automatically turn. And I'm like,
It's like that joke in
Even in
Airplane.
real
It's like
life.
that joke in Airplane. Over. Huh?
I have that same thing with if I'm like watching like a Discord conversation, and all of a sudden somebody talked about a watch,
Yeah. I don't have that problem. Like, say, I mean, Claire, I guess, but that's like a name. Kirby fan, like, come on.
Yeah.
Bobo Patch, that's like probably not even talking about me at that point. I don't think anybody knows Bobo Patch anymore. Every username that I had were like characters, except for the 3 that we've already talked about.
I had AOL usernames, but I can't say it because it's like a combination. Is my first initial with my last name, and I'm like, nope.
Oh,
Can't
yeah.
say that.
Yeah.
I can say my sister's first username though, which still makes me laugh to this day.
Is it Frogger?
No, but it's,
I was thinking Crazy Frog, but I said Frogger.
It's
It's
actually
so hard
kinda,
keeping track of all these frogs.
it's so close though. It was Fancy Face Turtle.
I love that. I
I
love that. Claire. Okay, we're not using Claire Fluffle anymore. Sorry, we got to change the podcast name to WRF.
And if we do Frank Zippy, it's FFR.
Fur.
Fur. But yeah, I don't know why. She just really liked turtles. And that
love
was her
turtles.
AOL username.
Turtles are rad.
I used to have two.
I think I remember. I think.
I forget if they either died or we gave them away. I want to say we gave them away, but really I think they died.
When I visited my extended family in Poland, in my cousin's room, there was a bucket on the floor, like underneath like some cabinets, and just like a bucket on the floor with water, and just this turtle just chilling there. And I asked, like, do you like take care of that turtle? And I don't remember what he said because he can't speak much English, but it was something along the lines of, we don't talk about him.
Huh?
We don't talk about turtle. No, no, no. We don't talk about turtle.
And like, I had to sleep in that bedroom too, so I just wake up and I just see that fucking turtle. I don't see them like feed it, but it just kind of just lounges there. I don't know. They picked up a turtle and then it was just like, I'm gonna play more Minecraft and Lego. Oh god, what was it? It was some sort of Lego game that lets you like
Lego Hot Fuzz.
not Lego Hot Fuzz.
That was the trip though, where you watched a lot of Hot Fuzz, Toy Story 3, and up, right?
No. That was this was much more recent. This would have been in like 2000. I think it was 2019. Yeah, this is very recent. No, definitely 2019 because the next year they were planning to come visit us in America, and certain world events prevented that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like all our alternate usernames. Could you imagine if I was Spyro132 in my Twitch?
I wish.
Yeah, people could call you Spyro. That would totally be a thing. I've had so many different usernames over the years. Sometimes they use my first name, and it's just like and like when I picked Wash specifically for Discord. Like one of you set up the Discord server and said, "Hey, come join on Discord." It's probably Kirby fan because you.
Yeah, it was me.
No, I remember what happened. You were very nice, Wash.
I was?
You were my 50th follower on Twitch.
Oh, that's I forgot about that. That was the breakup to affiliate?
Yep. You were that.
That's right. Aw.
Thank you, buddy.
Aw, you're welcome. I remember lurking.
Because I remember I'm like, who followed me? And I got an email saying the Wash _ has followed. I'm like, oh, I don't know who that is, but cool.
Oh, you didn't know who that was? Okay, so I
had a feel. I didn't realize the SpongeBob reference. I was like, oh, the Wash _
So I guess that would have been before Discord, before we set up the Discord.
I think it was.
Oh, so if that's the case, then I must have set it up specifically for Twitch because I saw that you were close to 50. You were close to 50 followers, and I thought, okay, I'll be your 50th follow. and I set up the page, and it was asking like choose your username, and it's like I always having trouble with like figuring out a good username, and that day I guess, as always, I had SpongeBob on my mind, specifically the now banned episode midlife crustacean, and I ended up just going with The Wash, but that was taken. So The Wash _ it was.
If we do a SpongeBob podcast, can we call it Bob Cast Pants?
That is taken.
Are you,
Damn
okay,
it.
how about SpongePod Squarecast?
That is taken.
How about SpongeBob Podcast?
I'll check.
If SpongeBob Podcast isn't taken, I'm throwing my computer and leaving this earth.
It's possible we could do like SpongeBob Pod Pants, but
Can we just do Pod Pants?
Pod Pants. It's a
Forget
podcast
SpongeBob,
about
call it Pod
pants.
Can we do When They SpongeBob?
SpongeBob when they cry.
SpongeBob when they laugh.
We've done. I've done plenty of SpongeBob references in the Higurashi episode. I don't need to do any more.
Oh
I
god.
would love if this comes out, if anybody ever makes this, we're reading it, but I would love to see a SpongeBob episode with like the Ryukishi filters, Ryukishi art, Ryukishi writing. I'd love that. I love that.
It's like that YouTube video like way back in the day where somebody took I think it was the trailer, or maybe it was the scene from Death Note, and they just used SpongeBob. So it's like SpongeBob in the procrastination, like writing his essay, but he's writing the Death Note, and he's like killing Squidward, killing Fred.
Fred? Oh, my leg guy.
For the more something more recent. They've done a lot more than just this, but oh god, I forget the name. You think I'm Light Yagami or whatever? This is it. All the clues are coming together. This guy's pretty good, right? Patrick in the Death Note. Ooh. Oh, did you see the recent one? I know I posted it. I love Fullmetal Alchemist, so I was like all over it. But the one with the guy, you're not gonna know his name.
What are you saying?
Snapping the fire at Squidward.
Are you accusing me of something?
I've never watched Full Metal Alchemist, so I'm.
Oh my god!
I've not either, but I've heard very, very good
If it wasn't
things
so
about
long, I'd just say screw it. Let's watch it together, podcast or no podcast. I love FMA, but it's a lot.
Yeah, I don't know how long the show
And
is.
I just got you to read like 150 to 200 hours, so I'm not gonna push my luck.
I'm down with watching it outside of the podcast when we don't have a deadline.
I will say, because I'm the one editing the episodes, so I've seen a lot of them, and I know you don't want to talk about Higurashi. That's fine.
Yeah,
we'll talk about the Higurashi podcast. That was a fun podcast. I had a lot of fun with that one, except for Bucky. That was kind of sad for everybody involved. But for like 12 of the 13 episodes, I had a lot of fun.
Especially fun with a special guest, Nathan.
Oh god! Oh my god! That was such a good one.
That was so much fun. It was a good time. We had a lot of laughs. As of this recording, I'm trying to get the episode 6 all cleaned up, and just so many. I forget about so many of our jokes because I just kind of just play off the cuff, and I just forget everything. The us talking about like this would never happen in New Jersey.
Yeah.
I was listening to that. Oh my god.
Oh, good times. I mean, only one of us is still in New Jersey, but good times.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. But once a New Jerseyan, always a New Jerseyan.
Exactly.
Whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
It never leaves you. I'm always gonna miss the Wawa. We did just recently got news that they're finally gonna set up a Wawa location in North Carolina, and it's in 2024.
Oh.
Oh, you got time.
Well, you
There's
know what's
Wawas
worse?
where there's Wawas in Pennsylvania where I am because we're not that far from New Jersey, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I think Wawa was originally a Pennsylvanian thing.
Yeah.
It blew up in Jersey. It might as well be a Jersey thing.
Yeah, because like New Jersey has kind of a. Cause you were saying earlier about like New Jersey pizza, but like New Jersey has a kind of identity crisis because half of it is New York and half of it is Philadelphia. You know,
We're literally named after a sweatshirt. We have so many problems.
and yeah, like we have the Wawa that's really just from Pennsylvania, but it's especially in South Jersey, it's to die for. Or Quick Check.
Quick Check. I don't even think there's a Quick Check like anywhere near me.
There's a Quick Check near me. I know that.
Well, you're still in Jersey.
Oh yeah. Wawa's better though. I'm sorry. Wawa's better.
Oh yeah. No, like Quick Check's not bad, but I don't know. Like I had their strawberry banana milkshake. It did not taste right. Or smoothie, and it didn't taste right.
Oh.
I have before I dieted. I had Wawas like on the regular. Those are so good.
I remember whenever we would go to Wawa, you would always get that freaking smoothie.
It's
every
so
time.
good. It's so good. I would literally drink it in 10 minutes at work, and everyone would be like, "Wow!" until they just got so used to it.
Oh, I'm trying to remember what the specific thing I would get from was it a Wawa or was it the Quick Check? I think what I got from a Quick Check usually was a chicken lettuce tomato sandwich, and that was really good.
When I went to Quick Check, they gave me cold chicken. I was so mad.
Oh, this is why I prefer Wawa. At least what you get is hot.
Well, unless you're like me and you just order some Arizona iced tea.
That you don't want hot iced tea.
I was like, "What? You don't drink your iced tea hot?"
No, not really. I don't even drink. Well, I do actually. I do drink a lot of iced tea. It's not Arizona.
You know what I drink? We always come back to this honey lemon tea.
God damn,
Ooh.
that advice has saved my voice so many times.
Oh my god! Because like everyone would tell me like, "Oh, honey tea, that's the best thing. That's the best thing. Do it." And then I went to a convention and there were some voice actors there, and they specifically brought up honey tea, and they were like, "Yeah, it's all right, but if you add some lemon to it, I don't know why that makes such a big difference, but it's 10 times better. Like you can literally get over a sore throat in like a day or two."
I think it's
So the first time after that I got a sore throat, I tried it. Like 2 hours and my throat was fine. I was sick still, but my throat was fine. I was like, what the hell?
Honey tea with a lemon wedge.
Isn't there like a vitamin C inside the lemon? I forget what is the specific.
Yeah, something like that. Honey in general is really good for your throat, but the lemon, I guess, just kind of adds, and it goes really well with the honey. I mean, I'll be honest, like, I prefer the taste of plain honey tea, no lemon, but I can get over it. And then we watched Guy Who Didn't Like Musicals, and one of the characters was like, "Ah, now I need to have honey lemon tea." And it was like,
yeah,
I am her. I am her.
I've there's been times where I like would bust my voice from streaming too loudly, or like I was stream so long, just talk too much. And I was like, "Hey, Mama Bystander, can you whip me up some tea with honey and lemon?" And I think she got me at least honey, and I was like, "Oh my god, this makes so much difference."
Oh, guys. Like I said, honey works. It's just honey and lemon. Like honey lemon actually like straight up works better. But if you only have honey, it's like it's fine.
It's better than nothing.
Exactly, it's better than nothing.
You can. It doesn't even have to be like a black tea. You can do like a ginger tea, and then on top of that, it helps out with your stomach. That's some good stuff.
Yeah. What I do, I have honey by itself, so I just get some kind of lemon tea, stir it, like make the tea, stir in the honey, and call it there. That's what I do.
And this is How to Make Tea with WRK Podcast.
How to make honey lemon tea. Now, while you stream, water is number one. After you stream, honey lemon tea or honey whatever.
Oh yeah, you need water. Like even
no, water is a necessity.
Not even just for like street, not just for street, just in life. Drink water.
Well, that's fair. That's
Did you hear that, folks?
Of your
it's
body.
Important to drink water.
Like even
you know it's been my like drinking life because I used to drink well, no, I guess I haven't drank soda in a long time. So it's really just been Kool-Aid, milk, and water. But I'm not crazy about water, so it's mostly just been Kool-Aid and milk. I haven't been drinking as much milk. I was drinking the 1% fat milk, but I recently changed to skim milk, and it tastes like practically the same, but it's much better for you.
Hmm.
But to replace Kool-Aid, I've been having no pulp orange juice. I'm addicted.
Oh my god.
Ooh,
I am
okay.
addicted.
Ooh.
Not only is it like super healthy for you, which surprised me, but also it's super tasty.
Wait, it's healthy for you?
Yeah, or no pulp orange juice if you get the right kind. Because I was thinking like you were, it's like, oh, grape juice is like so bad for you. No way, orange. But if you get no pulp and you like, because I go do my shopping at Aldi and they have like a
Oh
healthy,
yeah, because
like a Fit brand or something like that.
there's a kind of orange juice that we get from Trader Joe's that my partner swears by. Like it tastes like the orange juice she gets from Florida, like actual fresh
Yup.
orange juice.
Yeah.
Because most of the ones that you get in stores, like the brand names, the process that they use, they actually like suck the juice out of the oranges and then they add in the flavor back in order for it to
Which is
actually
weird,
last
yeah.
longer. So it's just
Yeah.
it's a zombified orange.
Yeah. I'm addicted to this stuff though. It's so good. And they're like,
Oh.
oh, look, it's only 50 calories per serving. Which is very good. But every time I drink it, I wind up having like 200 calories worth. Which calories are good, by the way. If you're eating healthy food, the more the merrier.
Exactly.
The fact that I'm having 200 calories of something healthy is a very good thing.
It just reminded me of
Wash,
the
you
thing
continue.
of the. I was just gonna say it reminded me of the video of like what was it? It was like a guy seeing like I think it was like cookies where it was like half the calories of the original, and he's like, oh great, I can have double of these.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say my mom literally would just serve me no pulp orange juice every single morning for like breakfast. It used to be Tropicana because that was the big one, but that just got too expensive. So we would always get store brand, and I go to one at Aldi's, and oh my god, it's so good.
Yeah, oh my god. All the I love that place.
It literally, I wish I don't work there in my grocery store job, but part of me wishes I did, because it's such a lifesaver. You save so much money.
Yeah.
And their shit's good.
So I used to get Friendly Farms non-fat vanilla yogurt because there's a very little sugar in there and no fat. So it's actually like very good for you. It's actually, outside of like Greek yogurt, it's the best yogurt that I could find. And Greek yogurt is like not my thing. But they stopped. They were like 39 cents. They were great, but they stopped selling them. I was like, oh shoot. So the last time I was there, I looked on the bottom shelf and I saw these, like, it was Friendly Farms, but it was plain yogurt. And I'm like, they don't have vanilla, do they? So I looked. I didn't see any. So something's telling me, it's like, I feel like they have vanilla. They have to have it. So I like get on my hands and knees. I like take the box out of the freezer, and I look in the back. I'm like, there has to be. Sure enough, I find 2. I'm like, I'm all over this. It's like there's like, oh god, it's like 2-3 pounds. Like it's not like this tiny little thing. It's actually like these 5 servings worth of vanilla pudding, and I finished it in like half a day. Well, okay, I finished. Let me reword that. I finished one of them in half a day. I still have the other. Sorry, no, it's almost done. But now I'm just hoping the next time I go back, they still have, because I tried plain yogurt. And I'm like, oh, this is nasty. This is gross, actually. But the vanilla is so good. It's so tasty, and it's only like the whole thing is only like 350 calories, and it's like there's almost no sugar and no fat. It's very healthy.
I forget what it was called. What it was, either Dan Active or it was like it was basically a yogurt that was like a smoothie almost.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Stonyfield. That's it.
Ooh.
That sounds familiar.
I just remember like tasting the strawberry version, and I would go. My dad and I would go through them like 2 a day.
Yeah. I go to Aldi every Sunday if I'm, because I say I'll go Saturday, and then stream ends, and I'm like, I haven't gone to Aldi yet, so I go on Sunday. But I go Sunday, and by like Friday or Saturday at best, the orange juice is gone.
Oh,
I get 2. I get 2 of them. And they're just gone.
I had orange juice this morning for breakfast with some cereal, and I drank. I was like, oh, there's a little bit left, and I just drank it all. It was gone. And I'm like,
It's good.
I have to get up early tomorrow, but there's no way there's gonna be any orange juice.
Yeah, there's not gonna be any. Yeah, you're gonna have water.
Oh.
I'll have apple juice. It's not as good, but like for me when I was a kid, I would always drink orange juice and apple juice. Those are my things. And if you have you ever tried orange juice with a pork roll, egg, and cheese sandwich?
Oh, I can't remember if I had that particular.
I'll drop this super fast. I know I'm from New Jersey, but I don't like pork roll, egg, and cheese, so I'll leave it alone.
Aw, that's a shame.
Aw.
I love pork roll. I forget if I told this story, but like two Easters ago, because I couldn't come home for Easter, and my parents decided without telling me that they would ship from a New Jersey a butcher New Jersey pork rolls, and like I had like a big log, and that lasted so long, and just making all those slices, cooking it on the skillet, and just getting the perfect Taylor ham. Oh,
Now this is cooking.
now that. Honestly, we've been getting more and more into cooking lately. Like my partner, her friends got her some because she's really into Final Fantasy 14, and they got her a Final Fantasy 14 cookbook, and we've actually been like paging through and finding.
Oh,
There's some really good recipes in there. Like they have one for like salmon muffins. And I forget there's one in particular because we were talking about tea. There's one in particular where you get some green tea and you add in this like homemade strawberry syrup and some club soda. It's so good. I was honestly surprised at how easy like the strawberry syrup was. Like you literally just you cook the sugar water. And then you put your strawberries in there and just cook it. And then you get your syrup out of that. You just strain it and that's it. It's just syrup. And it's going to last you a week.
Oh, that sounds so good. I don't cook much. I know how to cook a few things. Eggs, pork roll, egg, and cheese sandwich, grilled cheese, a few burgers that are fried, a few other things. That's about it.
I don't
want
know
to
if you're
learn how
much
to
into
cook,
like.
but my roommate is very judgmental when it comes to cooking, so I'm always like, I know how to like slap chicken on a thing and put it in the oven for 40 minutes. I know how to do that. I'll just do that.
Yeah, that.
I'm waiting. I don't know when this is ever gonna happen because they're kind of stuck home because they have an older dog. But if they're ever like out for a few days or a week or whatever, I just have the house to myself. I'm gonna go crazy with the cooking because I'm interested.
Is it weird that I'm into bake or I want to bake more than cook?
I want to bake. I just know that one, it's gonna put 40 pounds on me, and two, I'm gonna die because it's like everything has to be perfect.
Oh my god. There was this book that I literally bought it and I never used it. It's called Nerdy Nummies. Is like all these like nerd themed like baking cookies like and stuff. Like I think they have the recipe for butterscotch cinnamon pie, Undertale. They have like game controller cookies. And I'm just like, I want to make all this stuff, but I can't, but I don't know how to bake. And my mom is like, just like you may have a cooking who's very serious about cooking. My mom is like a little judgmental with baking sometimes. She's like, why do you want to make that? Just make these cookies. They're easier to get and make. And I'm like,
You can come by to my house. My mom does baking all the time. She'd make like a little French cookies. She'd make some crepes. She'd make potato pancakes. Well, that's not bacon, but I'm just thinking about potato pancakes. but we do like sometimes she'll like often she'll like say, hey, do you want to help me with cooking? And I think it's her way of like trying to actually get some recipes for once. You know what's a really easy recipe? My mom told me this. If you get some chicken breast, and this can be frozen too. You can do frozen chicken breast. You don't have to wait for it to thaw. you dip it or smother it in mayonnaise, and then you put your breadcrumb on it. You put that on the on the bacon sheet, and then you cook for I think it's like 25 minutes, and you get this perfectly cooked chicken breast in no time. It works out stupid well. It's
Ooh,
really
I have to try that.
it's so easy to do. I forget the specific like temperatures and stuff, but like the mayonnaise actually works as an egg wash, and it just cooks really damn well. It's just a easy way to make breaded chicken breast.
I haven't had breaded chicken breasts in a long time. I do it without the skin. Bread. Well, I do it without the skin or without bread. Obviously, it's healthiest that way.
Oh,
I've
sure,
had-
And
sure.
it's still yummy. It's still
I've
hell
had-
yummy.
I've
Oh,
had
no,
some
no.
breaded chicken. Recently, my mom made some lemon chicken, which is basically that, but like
I wanted
a
to try that
lemon
for
on
a
it.
while.
It's so good.
I have a cookbook that's literally just called Chicken Cookbook, and it's a bunch of different recipes. There's a million ways you can make chicken.
Oh yeah.
So I keep meaning to like look into it, but one, I don't remember where I put it. But also, I don't want to be learning something new and turning around and just seeing the eyes of a judgmental roommate.
Aw.
Hopefully, they don't watch the podcast.
You gotta tell them to knock it off.
You gotta tell them to just turn off that big melon of theirs.
That's the thing. I just don't know how.
I can show you how. Pulls out 2 cookbooks.
Instant pot or
Cook
microwave
blank
cookbook.
or Bad Boys Cook.
Bad boys cook.
That was reminding me of when I stumbled upon this YouTube video of it's a clip from a cooking show, like this famous French cook. I don't remember his name though, but it's a very famous French cook, and the entire episode was about eggs and just all the different ways to cook eggs. It's like you'd be surprised just how versatile the egg is. And
Yeah.
he showed you even if you don't get any recipes on it, just some of the techniques he uses with eggs. It's like, what the fuck? Why didn't I know about this? So easy.
Honest to God, you can live off of eggs.
Oh yeah, eggs are like full of protein. It is. You have to be careful if you are thinking about losing weight. Egg whites are better off, but it's also just gonna be. You either go for egg whites or you try to take out the yolk, or just cut down on the number of eggs and add some other proteins. Like you can easily just do like scrambled eggs with like a bean salsa, and you're like full of proteins right there. Or even like a egg on avocado toast. Now that's cooking right there. That's some really easy breakfast.
Can I just say, last time we recorded an episode for the podcast, I didn't eat. I'm so glad I ate the day before.
Yeah,
recording.
that would be trouble.
Like,
yeah.
if we were talking about this and I was hungry, I'd be like, okay, we gotta stop. I need to eat some food now. No, I'd be like ordering DoorDash right now.
I'm in a sticky situation right now because I am dieting and I'm doing a good job, of course. But like for dinner, it's like a white meat, mostly chicken, and that's like it's fine. I can eat chicken 5, 6. I mean, really 7, but I wind up eating it like 5, 6 nights a week. Chicken's healthy. It's fine. I don't really like. I have chicken tenders, no fat on them. Cool. I have chicken breasts. I ignore the fat. Cool. Lunch. I have like a banana, a bunch of applesauce, like too much yogurt. It's fine. All healthy. Breakfast is my problem because I would always have peanut butter for breakfast, and on the diet that I'm on, I can eat a little bit, but I'm kind of trying to steer away from foods that they classify as like red to stay away from. Not that because I have to, but the less of red you eat, the better for weight loss. But I can't find anything that's as easy as peanut butter that fills me up. Like 3 or 4 scoops of peanut butter in the morning, and I'm good for like 6, 7 hours.
Like
that's
just peanut butter?
Just peanut butter. It doesn't have to be on bread or a waffle or anything. If it's on one of them, cool. But if it's just the peanut, like 3 or 4 scoops, 6, 7 hours. I get hungry in like 4 or 5, but like 6, 7, that's when I'm like okay, my stomach is telling me I need something.
But for
Yeah,
me,
But it's like, what the hell can I eat that's that fast, that easy, and that convenient? I can't find anything. And it
Nutella.
sucks. Oh no, no! I want something that's healthy.
yeah,
Oh.
Nutella is just
If
sugar.
I didn't need that, I just get peanut butter. I want to have peanut butter still because it's like my favorite food because of how teasy and how tasty it is. But it's just
So like my understanding is like I mean for me the kind of breakfast that I have is filling is I do a 3-egg scrambled, and I would add some salsa so that I get a good amount of vegetables out of it too. That's like dumb, like literally is like a college student who's doing cooking for the first time is gonna stumble upon this recipe, but
I know, but well, actually, I don't know if eggs are considered in like that green area where it's like, okay, this is really good. I'm sure if it was yellow, I'd be okay. But there's also the problem that it's like my taste buds are like eggs. No way.
Okay. Because I would also suggest like finding some carton of egg whites, but if you're not into regular eggs,
No,
then
I'm
egg
not
whites
into
might
eggs.
be an issue. Another thing
Yeah,
I've
I'm not into
heard, but it's just something that I've not tried myself, especially because I can't really have dairy anymore, is just getting like a blender of yogurt with bananas and granola. And that one just like there's no actual cooking involved. You're just blending, and you just or banana and oatmeal. And oatmeal is gonna
Yeah.
get
I got at the store recently, the Pennsylvania equivalent of like ShopRite or whatever. I got because on the shelf it was banana, maple, and oatmeal. Because I don't really like whole grain bread, but you know I can try like whole grain oatmeal, like sure. I mean, it's not perfect because there's like flavoring in there, so it means a lot of sugar. But it's like good enough. Like if I limit how much I eat, it's fine. But I was like, you know, I think the maple was honestly like the one part I wasn't crazy about. But I get plenty of bananas when I go to Aldi. I get like 12 bananas. I get a lot because I go through them fast. But so if I just get oatmeal, then I can probably like. I mean, I need a blender too. There is again, it's just like stupid easy. And the recipe I found was like, oh yeah, you can use sugar. The recipe that I found was like, oh, you can use sugar for this, but you really don't have to. It's literally just like you freeze a banana, you take it out, let it thaw just so it's not like frozen. You stick it in a blender, get like not like a cookie sheet, but something like that. Stick a cone in it, freeze it, bam, popsicle. Random.
Yeah, you two were going. I didn't know how to contribute at that point. But
I'll be honest, I'm not used to us sticking to one topic for this long. I'm
yeah,
uncomfortable.
I mean, we were talking about usernames for a while, but then we just went to cooking. I will say though,
what do you just go for like what do you do for breakfast then?
breakfast. I sleep. I usually don't eat until lunchtime.
Ooh.
At least when I'm not working, when on my day off. When I have to work, I'll do one of two things. One, I'll have cereal with orange juice. Two, I'll have a pork roll, egg, and cheese with cereal and water and then orange juice. Or actually, the sometimes third thing, I'll have like pancakes or waffles. One of those two. I'll have if I have breakfast, it's more of a normal quick one because I usually have to have it right before work just to give me some energy.
Yeah.
But when I'm off, I sleep. I either have like a breakfast like later in the day and that's my brunch, or I just don't eat breakfast and just have like nuggets or something for lunch. And the funny thing you mentioned about peanut butter, I was extremely addicted to peanut butter, like for a long time. Not like for breakfast, but like for dessert, because I would like put peanut butter on everything I could. And it just got to the point where it was like, even something healthy is like unhealthy if you have too much of it. And it just got to the point where I just felt sick after eating peanut butter for that much of it. So I was just like, winning it cold turkey just to feel better. And you know what? I haven't had peanut butter in like months.
Yeah,
I'm the type that could go through like really a full jar in a day. Like that could just be my whole day.
My body
it never makes me feel sick.
My body
I mean,
hated
I
me
have
for doing that.
this is. I have too high of sugar tolerance. Like my roommate is very low on sugar, very high on spice. I'm super low on spice and super high on sugar. I can eat an entire cake in a single sitting. Like, don't tempt me.
I know in the South here, like a sweet iced tea is really sweet.
I'll never forget the look at my roommate's face when they bought me. It was I never had it, but the back to Wawa comes full circle.
Yeah.
Bought me the cookies and cream milkshake at Wawa, and they were like, "Oh, it's sweet, just be careful." I'm like, "Sweet." So I take a sip of it. I'm like, "Oh, this is good," and I down the whole thing in one go. And I just I was like, "Oh, that was really good, really good." I looked at them, and they were just like so scared. Because I don't know if you ever had Wawa cookies and cream milk, not milkshakes, but the the milk that comes in like the bottle. The cookies and cream, cookies and cream chocolate milk. That's what it is. That's it. Yeah. Delicious, by the way. If you never had it, I highly recommend. Maybe not drinking it all in one gulp. Not everyone has the sweet tooth that I have. But just how scared they looked that I was able to do that. And then when I see them cook, I see all the spices that they use. I have literally, if you just a fingertips worth of just a little lick, and I'm just hacking up a lung because it's so spicy.
See, for a while I had those spicy beans on stream.
Oh yeah,
that boosted up they were horrible, but they boosted up my spice tolerance so that whenever I had anything buffalo, I could just what's wrong? It's fine. Meanwhile, my mom would die. She had what I had.
I've been over the years trying to build up my my spice tolerance, and I do pretty good while I'm eating it. It's the afterwards that becomes a new problem. I don't know if either of you have had tacos, or it's a kind of a mega spicy chip. They usually come in a roll up form that the hot bag with the fuego on it, and it's just it's really good if you have it a couple of them, but they burn up real good, just scorcher. And
that reminds me of the one chip challenge that I almost tried. Almost.
Oh, I've heard about those. There's a because you know what? Because like I said, the one that the tacos usually come in a stick form, but they also come in a flat chip, and those I have way harder to deal with.
Those are Takis.
Yeah. I think
I see them all the time where I work at.
Yeah. I saw them a lot, and I guess they're really popular with college students. I never got them until very recently. They're really good, and they hurt a lot.
Yeah. Recently, my job had ordered lunch for everybody from Chipotle, and there was a specific kind of salsa that I had wanted, but I forgot to ask for mild.
Yeah,
so
the tomato salsa.
Yeah, they just got the normal high whatever the ops
Yeah.
I don't think it was extreme. It's just there was a lot on there, so for me it was very extreme.
Yeah.
And I bit into it. I was like, oh no, this is spicy, but it's really good. And they got they ordered for me. I didn't have to pay, so I wasn't about to waste it. So I just scarfed it. It's the only thing I could think to do. It's if I don't eat this in 2-3 minutes, it's never getting finished, so I just just scarfed the whole thing.
And the thing is,
it hurt like hell. It was delicious. It hurt like hell. So it's 5 bottles of water and a lot of coughing. But I eventually got it to a point where it wasn't killing me.
I miss
water doesn't
milk
help
for
with
that,
spice.
yeah.
It doesn't. It does not help with spice.
It doesn't help. It helps when you're coughing up a lung.
True, but at the same time, you're gonna, especially if you eat something really spicy, water ain't gonna do stuff. There's dairy helps a lot, but you know what also helps? Crackers.
Yes.
Oh,
actually,
a very neutral, carbs. Yeah.
I keep a bunch of crackers by my desk whenever I have to eat the spicy beans because
Yeah,
just
that's what
one or
they-
two crackers and it's just so much better.
That's what they if you ever go to a Wendy's, I think there's a Wendy's, if you get the chili, they usually come with crackers. And it's just
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
just
I always thought it was for dipping, but it's just like, no. It's good to have with something spicy.
yeah. Again, I like the spicy stuff. I'm all about that stuff. It's
I'm all about the sweets. Give me the sugary sweets.
you know,
can
I
all
like
stare.
both.
No,
Not at the same time,
it is,
though.
It is extreme. No, the diet that I'm on, it's actually very lax because it's specifically for people like me that don't move around much because I'm freaking busy with all the stuff I have to do, and they kind of give you like a calorie limit. So it's classified into green foods, yellow foods, and reds. Green are whatever. Yellow, you're allowed 540 calories, and reds, you're allowed 300. But of course, you know, if you have 0 reds, for example, compared to 150, that's still going to be better. But, you know, it's fine. You're still going to be, you know, okay within like the whole weight loss spectrum. But all of the foods, because the sugar, they're very sugary. Like, crackers, a lot of those are no-go. Peanut butter, that's red. A lot of stuff that a lot of snacks and breakfast foods that I really like to have. Again, my dinner's chicken is either green or yellow, depending on how much fat there is, but I don't eat the fat, so it's fine. Even the burgers that the chop meat that I get from Aldi, that's yellow, which made me happy. So I can still have chop meat every once in a while. A lot of easy to cook things that are like in packages, those are yellow, but most of what I eat is green. My dinner is generally green or yellow, a slight preference towards yellow, I guess, but I still have a lot of green dinners. I mean, I have vegetables, like a thing of mixed vegetables, broccoli, peas, carrots, cucumbers, those are all green. Potatoes are green, I like to have those. The orange juice is always my drink of choice. It's either that or water. Obviously, water is not even green, but orange juice is green. It's just breakfast. Like, God, I can, like, banana, that's an option. Doesn't fill me up like peanut butter does. Grapes, those are an option. It's going to take like 40 grapes to do that. It's going to take me forever to eat it. I've got watermelon, that's very good. That doesn't fill me up nearly as quickly or for nearly as long. I need something fast and I need something tasty so that I can scarf it down really quick because I take a long time in the shower in the morning because it feels really good. It's just, I don't know what it is yet. I just need to find that something. Even if it's yellow, I'm fine. I just need something. I even have cheese. I even have a kind of cheese that Aldi sells that's yellow and not red. So, like, even my cheese is covered. It's just breakfast.
You're talking about peanut butter, but what about, like, peanuts or, like, legumes?
Okay, everybody's told me this. Every single kind of peanuts that I can find are red because they're either salted or they're like dried, and dried foods are actually not very good for you.
Oh, okay. Because I at least for, like I can definitely see what you're talking about with like a lot of stuff being salted, but I'm able to find if you go to not to the nut aisle, but if you go to the bacon aisle, you'll see like big bulk bags of peanuts, almonds, pecans, stuff like that. The stuff that's specifically for bacon.
Because they're all dried. Most of them are generally pretty dried.
Oh, okay. Because like the almonds that I have, I don't remember those being dry. Like those fill me up pretty nicely.
I mean, because they have like a barcode thing that you can scan, so you can scan a barcode or put it in, and you can find out, and they always come up red.
Oh, okay.
I was super irked because there was Millville's whole wheat cereal, I think it was. Something like that. But it was, it was whole wheat, it was a cereal. They called it a yellow food for a while, but again, like, I don't care. I can just have cereal every morning. It's not as fast as peanut butter, but I can still, like, munch, and then be on my way. But they changed it to red. I wanted to cry. I was so angry. I'm gonna look now. Is it still red? I look like at least once a week to see if they changed it back to yellow.
This honestly sounds a little bit like, for lack of a better term, like abusive. Like they're putting you, like they're holding you hostage. And
I can have 300 calories of red food. I can have 300 calories of red food a day, and like one serving of the Crispy Oats. That's what they're called. They're not like off-brand Honey Nut Cheerios, or not honey regular Cheerios, but still. One serving of those is only like 120, I think. So like, I could But I don't. It's, and the diet exists. You know, it even says like, don't be afraid to have up to 300 calories of the reds. Like, it's fine. I just feel like I lose so much more weight when I just ignore the reds. You know.
Random, you've been quiet during our discussion of diet.
Yeah, because I don't like.
I don't blame you.
As one, knowing people, I knew people who, let's just say, took it to the extreme, and it just brings back bad memories. One, two. In my job, I move around a lot more, so that's my workout, and it probably is it perfect? No, but it gets me moving every day. So you know what? I'm moving a lot more than a lot of people do. So I notice I feel a bit better, except when I'm like, don't get a break.
People need breaks. If you don't get a break, you gotta be like, hey, stupid, give me a break.
It's more just like, I could have gotten one, but I was just like, I just got caught up and I'm like lost track of time. Because with the job I have, I pick up groceries I shop for people basically. And you could easily just be like, whoa, it's been 4 hours already? And because you'll just keep going and going and going and going. And what on the bright side, I'm on my feet a lot. I'm moving around a lot. So I'm getting my cardio. I'm getting my steps in according to the Apple Watch I have. Like, so, am I eating a lot to make up for it? Of course. Because when you're moving around a lot, you use a lot of energy. So you're going to be hungry.
Burning calories, so you're eating up more calories. Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah, so I just try not to diet much because I'm comfortable with who I am as a person. Could I lose more weight? Probably. Do I? I don't care.
I don't diet as much. I might like try to like be a little careful with what I eat, but what I more do is just like some series of exercises, specifically like high intensity interval training, which is basically where you do. In my case, I do a 10-minute set of a high intensity workout. I do 10 workouts in 10 minutes, and just like each of them, I do as hard as I can. And when you do it like high intensity in a short amount of time, it's actually kind of better for you because it's just more exertion that way. And also like just getting some like dumbbells. As my partner had some dumbbells, but she grew out of them, so she gave them to me, and like they're 3-pound dumbbells, but with some of the lifts I do, it's like, damn, this is way harder. My arms are shit.
You know what? You know what really makes you feel like crap after you're doing the workout? Ring Fit Adventure. Like, fuck. Yeah, I remember there was one point where I brought my Switch outside and just did the running and all the exercises outside, and it was really cool. And then it got cold. And I was like, nope, not happening.
I did get a bike, but I haven't biked in a bit. Aw.
It's like riding a bike. You'll never forget.
Yeah, I just throw it on the stove now. Just leave it there.
I don't even know what happened to my bike. I think my mom sold it. Because she was like, he's never gonna use this.
Oh.
Like, I know how to ride a bike, but
yeah. It's hard to keep that consistent when you're in a suburban area and there's no like practical use for it. Like for me at least, we have like there's a grocery store like 2 blocks down, so I could like bike over to the grocery store and back. It's a hell of a trip because I'm going up and down hills, but it's still right there, so it feels better than like when I tried to like bike where at my parents' house, and it was just like the closest grocery store is like 20 minutes. Just it's not that practical for me.
I just would always be afraid someone would steal my bike if I left at a grocery store.
Oh yeah, sure. That just reminded me that I bought like this very fancy chain bike lock for it, and then the very first time I went to use it, I lost the key. So what?
Aw.
So my solution was, I was just like, oh fuck. I had to actually go, and I was parked in front of the Walgreens. I had to go to Walgreens to pick something up, and I was like, okay, here's the plan. I took the bike to the back of the Walgreens, looked around, and I found some like poles where I could lean the bike up against, and I put the lock on top of the bike in such a way that if you like drove by it quickly, you would think, oh, that bike is locked. And when I went inside it, I like, I just grabbed everything I needed to get. Yes, here we go. Haha, yeah, that's funny. Okay, see you later. Just like, okay, go. The bike's still here. I was so
What would
scared.
you do if the bike was gone? Like, what would you do?
I would cry. I spent a lot of money on that bike. It's a good bike.
There, it's okay. I remember my dad literally, like, my parents were like, you need to learn how to ride a bike, and my dad taught me how. Whether he wanted to or not, I don't remember if he did.
My dad also taught me how to ride a bike, and I have it on video. In fact, we're watching it right now.
Oh, we
Here's the
are?
clip. But anyway, it was funny to like go through those old home videos and like, oh shit, that's where my dad taught me how to ride a bike. I didn't do so
Oh.
hot, but it worked eventually.
You are never seeing my whole old videos.
Oh,
Never.
don't worry, Random. I believe you were always bald.
No, there were moments where I had hair. It's weird.
Oh, man, I want to see that.
Random, we remember you having hair.
Oh yeah, good point. But like, it was like full head of hair.
We remember you having full head of hair.
Yeah, but it was like full.
Yeah,
I
like,
guess.
it
I
was,
guess.
like, when you met me, it was starting to thin. Like,
It was starting thin a little bit when we.
You
My
know
point-
Rapunzel? You know Rapunzel from Tangled? It's like that.
yeah, exactly. It was like flowing. But seriously, you are never. I'm so embarrassing in my home videos. I know
Oh,
this
I-
because my
Nice.
sister would blast them on repeat, making fun of how much of little shits we both were.
yeah, because when I visited New Jersey in the Christmas during Christmas, my mom would because we found all these home videos and we digitized them, and my mom like played them just like one after the other, just hours of home videos and just watching. And just like how shitty I was to my cousin, and my mom would like chastise me for it, and it's just like I was shitty. We were kids. That was what happened. I was shitty to her. She was shitty to me.
The worst home video that I remember is with my mom. My mom would always hold the camera because she didn't want to be filmed at all. But there was a point where my sister and I were outside in the snow, and we made a snowman together, and we were deciding what to name the snowman, and my sister wanted to name it Buttons, and my mom was like, Buttons is a great name, and apparently my sister has named the snowman Buttons before. And my little kid self was fed up with that shit. I just literally shout, "No, not the same name!" And I just go on this like temper tantrum. And I don't know why I made such a big deal about it, but it's recorded on camera, and it is blackmail footage for me. So. Because I'm just like this little shit who just freaked out about a snowman. So much so that one of my girlfriends at the time, she saw that video and thought it was hilarious. And before we broke up, she gave me a picture she painted, which was, she literally painted a picture of Buttons the snowman.
Oh no!
It's hilarious. I still have it. We put it out every Christmas.
Oh my god. you go to this and then Tokyo Godfathers.
Yep.
Aww.
It's nice to know even then I freaked out about little shit that didn't matter.
Hopefully we've learned now.
Yup.
Oh wait, you're still
Well,
screaming
I
about the
guess
good
there's only one
dinosaur.
way. I guess
yeah,
there's
good-
only one way for us to learn. Let's tell stories about each other from when we were in middle school.
Oh god, not again.
No.
We can't top that episode. Well, not top it. We can't recreate it.
Yeah, I think the best has to be when we watched our videos. That has to be the
Yeah.
best one.
The
I want to do
therapy,
that. I want to do that again. I really want to do that again.
the therapy episode was great, but yeah, the best one by far is us watching our old videos. We should do that where we watch our home videos if it doesn't like. The only thing I'm worried about is if
I
it
don't know.
dead naming us. That's the
I
thing.
am never going to do that because lol trans.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, good point. Never mind.
But you know what I can do that falls in line with me being YouTube videos.
Yeah, we'll do YouTube videos again. I just gotta make more YouTube videos.
Yeah, I gotta make a
Oh,
second
we can
one.
watch. Oh, you know what we can do? We can watch your year in review, or that like 4-hour one that you made.
Oh yeah, the one where it says all my highlights. From the year.
Yeah. We'll watch
The
that
one
one.
with Gyarados randomly in there because I fucked up editing.
It's just like there. It's like 3 hours and there's not really any mistakes, and then you're doing the Rossetti voice, and then there's just bleh.
What? Did I miss this one?
No,
No, you're the one who pointed it out. Actually,
yeah, because it was when I did the end of the year highlight video where I posted all my highlight videos in one video because I wanted to upload
Oh.
something, but I fucked up and there was this like clip of a Gyarados and it wouldn't delete it on DaVinci Resolve no matter how much I tried, and I couldn't figure out why. So I thought I deleted it, but I didn't.
Oh, that's right. I remember that now.
So it was a mistake that was apparently meant to happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would like to rewatch it. I need to make more videos, but the thing is, I just don't have the energy.
Yeah, I don't know about making. I mean, there's still plenty of, this might sound weird, but there's nobody in the I mean, I don't want to distract any other people. That's literally all I'm saying here. But there was nobody in the area where I work, so I wasn't watching them because I had to work. But I was listening to your reviews, and I remember thinking to myself, like, there's a lot here. Like, you don't have to make new videos for us to do another YouTube thing. I mean, obviously, it's a little weird. It's like, oh, Randa made this video 1 year ago, Wash 5 years ago, Kirby fan a week ago, Claire Fluffle. Well, no, Kirby fan, because I'm Kirby fan on YouTube.
The thing is, though, I still make short clips. So if anything, it will be like Kirby fan long video, watching me have short ones. Because
yeah, that's
I
because that's
guess.
all I have the energy for. It's just making like the
Same.
tiny short ones. Like
I don't have energy for long videos either.
I
really
showed you the YouTube analytics where like the top 5 most searched terms that lead to my YouTube channel is like Family Guy theme song, Family Guy 1999 theme song, Family Guy theme song 1999. It's just because everybody goes to the fucking Family Guy one. I forgot.
You know what? That's fun. I'm going to the YouTube analytics. That's how we're gonna spend the rest of our time on
The
it.
thing
Welcome to
is-
the YouTube analytics episode.
the thing is, that's the same thing. Only mine is a clock.
Yeah, true.
We kind of have that for work in progress as well. It's just that ours is the soundtrack for Toy Story 2 Activity Center. We still get like a lot of we still get a lot of comments, and
I still wonder why you put that in there.
what it was that because that was early in Pixar's perspective, what I was thinking is, after an episode, we'll the next week we'll have a bonus thing related to the previous episode. And so for Toy Story 2, I uploaded the soundtrack because I couldn't find it anywhere else on YouTube. And then I think we did it once for Monsters Inc. because of the door. And then
And that's it.
then that was it. We never did it again.
So I'm in my analytics. My typical view range is 13.7K to 19.9K. My current view is 50K.
Damn, that's good.
Nice, nice. You're getting there. You're going places.
My estimated revenue 3219.
Hey, that's something.
Giving me those breadcrumbs.
My top videos in this period. Grind time. Is Animal Crossing City Folk good in 2019?
Yes.
A meme video I made. Random stream highlights of 2021, which is the 4-hour one. And the rest are like newer highlights I've made. So I really should get back to making those highlight videos again. The reason I stopped was Higurashi. I'm gonna tell you point blank. Higurashi is the reason why I stopped making them, because I just didn't have time, because it consumed my life.
You know what else consumed my life?
The
Not
timer.
the YouTube analytics, which I didn't get to talk about. The timer.
Wow. We want to keep going?
Well, joke's on you guys, because I extended the timer 15 minutes without telling you.
I knew it.
Okay, we'll talk for a little bit more. Let's go.
Are you sure? How much longer? How much longer to extend the timer?
Not too much longer. We'll probably wrap it up. But
All right, how about another 90 minutes?
no, not that long. I have to go to bed early.
Yeah, I am feeling a bit groggy.
Curse you, daylight savings time, and then it comes full circle.
Oh.
There we go. Now we gotta wrap up.
Yep.
All right, might as well. I mean, we got a good stuff. We talked about our usernames, and then we went way into cooking. You know, I realized like we barely talked about video games, which might be a first for but yeah.
Yeah, right. I thought we were going to talk about Kirby and the fact I got a PS5, but Kirby isn't out yet, and I haven't been using my PS5 that much yet.
And I thought we were gonna talk about the Bowser's Bowser's Fury, which I played.
I bought that game.
You bought
Finally.
it? Have you played it yet?
No, but I bought it. It was on sale for Mario Day, like $20 off, and I had to get it.
Okay. I do recommend you first play 3D World before you get through Bowser's Fury, because Bowser's Fury is based entirely on 3D World with power ups and everything. But it's super interesting for me. But
I'll give it a shot. The thing is, like, Kirby, you mostly play just Kirby games on stream. Correct?
1/5% of the people that come to my YouTube channel come from Puyo.
oh yeah,
Hell yeah.
I believe
Oh,
that.
And
yeah.
like, there's
Because
like a lot more for Fire Emblem and a lot more for Kirby, but hell yeah.
You find that out in the Twitch analytics,
Let's go.
right? You find that on
Uh-huh.
the... Is that
You
for
did,
Twitch
you did
analytics? or-
Pop
No,
Fever.
YouTube. I'm on Puyo Pop Fever.
Yeah.
I'm on YouTube still.
Yeah, that was a classic one.
You stream mostly Kirby games. I have like a long list of games I need to finish and play. And right now, I'm close to finishing both Earthbound and Kingdom Hearts 3, which are the main two games I'm playing, along with Pokemon and soon to be Kirby as well.
Okay.
And after that, I know the two games I'm playing once I beat both of those games. One I talked to, is a game I promised to play a long time ago, and now that the third installment of the game is coming out, I need to play the second one. That can mean anything. And the other one I literally asked Wash about, and they were like, "Yeah, you should play it."
I do recommend playing it for like story and characters and everything like that. But watch out for the puzzles.
Yeah, I might have a guide on standby. Kirby, we're talking about
Grim Fandango.
We're talking about Grim Fandango.
Yes.
I know Grim Fandango.
Yeah, but you didn't know I was gonna think about playing it.
All right, should I extend the timer another 70 minutes so we can talk about Grim Fandango?
No, we'll save that for next time. And honestly, I don't remember much of it. Like, I remember...
Grim Fandango perspective?
I remember two things about Grim Fandango. One, that we thought that's what the Pixar film was going to be.
Yeah.
Coco, yeah.
Yeah.
And two, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. That's all I remember about the game.
Yeah, it's a nice little. I do remember like I remember a couple other scenes And I remember one puzzle that was like, what? What? But I also remember it being very funny and very smart and very grim, if you will.
Was it Fandango?
I don't know about that. That's a little pushing it.
You know what's also
Sure, that's fair.
Fandango and Grim?
Yeah.
Yes.
The timer? I'm not used to doing that.
The timer's been up for a while.
Oh well, that's pretty grim then. Anyway,
Yeah, it's pretty Fandango.
You
if you ask
sounded
me.
like so sheepish when we didn't like go with you. Go along with
I
you.
didn't
I'm
because
not
the
used to
timer
doing the
had-
timer thing.
No, the timer ended a while ago.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
I mean,
let's-
I never wait for you guys. I always say, you know what else makes random sound sheepish? The timer. It's just while I'm saying it, you both are already saying the timer. Because that's predictable.
and on that note,
Yeah, I think this is a good episode.
this is as good as time as any to end.
Yeah, we'll wrap it up here then. Let's introduce ourselves. I'm the Watch.
Nope, still not doing it.
If you like what you listen to, you're more than welcome to follow us on our Twitter account, twitter.com/WRK podcast. You can also follow us on Simplecast at wrk.simplecast.
No.
I literally listened to this in the podcast before. You say wrk.simplecast.com.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
what you say.
you just said simplecast.wrk.com.
No, I said you can listen to the footage. I said wrk.simplecast.com.
Okay.
Or you could subscribe to us on YouTube at youtube.com/WRK podcast.
Yeah.
Yes, you can do that as well.
Subscribe to the comment, whatever. Well,
Yeah.
Do all this stuff on
Comment
SoundCloud.
recipes that we all should learn.
oh
We talked
yeah.
about
SoundCloud.com/PixarSpective. Never forget.
send us cooking videos. Yeah. Help us figure out
Cooking videos. There's no video responses anymore.
What?
And I guess you can follow us in our respective Twitch channels if you don't somehow already. We've got twitch.tv/randombystander here, twitch.com/thewash_, and twitch.tv/Claire_Fluffle. That's Claire with a K because I'm kooky. I don't know. What else do we have? We have YouTube's, but I'm the only one that uses it, so.
I'll get back to it, I promise.
FrankZippy.bandcamp.com? I don't know.
Some people are still subscribing to my YouTube channel, even though I don't post on it. So
Oh,
do that, I guess.
Random. Check my Discord.
Where in your Discord?
Look at who's online.
Hang on. Nothing. I don't get it.
Look who's online under the S's.
Oh, okay. God damn it. Okay.
I thought it was Spyro132.
Yeah, it is 132.
Hey,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
remembered.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, with that, I guess we're not doing outros. Bye.
Bye. Happy, but yeah,
Now you're Spyro 132.
All right, that's better. Thank you.